Hi, Sandy here. I'm still working on my nature gardening glue book. I'm going to glue together this page here. I started this less than a week ago. The scrapbook has 24 pages in it. I think it was 24. So when you cover both sides, that's 48 pages. And this is my last 2 pages in less than a week. I'm really enjoying this. And then I have another scrapbook. Well, I have a few more. But I've chosen another scrapbook that has a lot more pages. I don't know how many. And they're bigger pages. And I still have lots and lots and lots of stuff. And so I am going to continue on to another scrapbook. Another nature garden scrapbook. When I started this and I posted the video, I mentioned something about maybe getting a bone folder, because Nicole on Cut Glue Relax, she uses a bone folder to smooth it out. And one of my subscribers suggested I use a credit card. This is not a credit card, but it's something that came in my junk mail from the cable company. And thank you for that advice, because I really like it. So, as soon as I finish this, in this video, I will do a flip through of this book. And my next book, I have a lot of calendar pages of flowers, landscapes, birds, not a lot of birds, butterflies, and I'm going to start it by just going through and gluing calendar pages and large full-page magazine pages to one side, and then I can fill in the other side of the page with smaller things. And I'll probably have to add more to the calendar page sides too. But I am just having a good time. And so today, this is Saturday, I had to go into work. Usually on Saturday I only work like 2.5 hours. I'm the janitor. And so Saturday I usually work 2.5 hours. But I recently was given a new project. I used to clean the clinic. We have our own on-site clinic at work, and I've been cleaning that clinic for almost 13 years, the whole time I've been there. And then they decided they're going to hire somebody part-time to do it, save some money. So they took that away from me. So it was a few weeks. I go in 5:30 to 7 to get that done, and I work till 2 o'clock. But first thing, I do the clinic. Well, so I told my boss, well, what am I supposed to do from 5:30 to 7? And he said, well, if you want to, you can come in later and stay later. No, I get off at 2 o'clock. I like getting off at 2 o'clock. We had recently hired a part-time guy to work nights, and he cleans the offices. We just have one big room with the cubicles in our building, in our shipping building, and he cleans the cubicles. And he's only been there a few months. He actually covered when I was off for 2 months when I had my problem with my, I had a little health problem. But he just up and quit. So now I clean the offices. I just took it over a couple of weeks ago, and it hasn't had a good cleaning in forever. So today I spent another hour, a little over an hour, crawling around on my hands and knees in the cubicles, cleaning way up under the desks and all the way around the edges of each one with a wet rag, and cleaning really good. Look at that bird, it's so cute. He's got his head upside down. I need to shift this over. I need to get this right up here to the edge. Yeah, this is working really good for me. Thank you for that great advice. So anyway, I worked another little bit longer, and then my friend Teresa, she's kind of learning the ropes of scrapbooking, and with COVID, we haven't gotten together in a long time. But she came over today from 10:30 to 5, and she wanted to make some tags and borders for Christmas and for family. And so we made a whole bunch of tag and border bases with scraps, and then we made 22 Christmas borders and tags, including the horizontal tags, the vertical tags, and I lost my credit card. Anyway, and tags. So 2 types of borders and tags. And so anyway, the 22 Christmas and then 10 for the family. And she told me she wanted to make Christmas or the family ones, and we kind of were on a different page there, because in her mind, and I totally get it, she was thinking more like genealogy, family history, because she's got tons of old family photos and she wants to get those scrapbooked. So she brought over a bunch of vintage paper, and we made some tag and border bases, and then we looked through her stuff and a lot of vintage stuff, and we made the tags and borders. And so that's 32 tags and borders we made, plus a whole bunch of tag and border bases. So we got a lot done in about 6 hours we actually spent working on it. So that was fun. I really, really enjoyed that. And I'm happy to be using up a lot of this stuff. And I had this stuff in binders, and I took it all out of the binders since my last video, since I started this book, and I arranged it by size, because like you glue this on, and then you need something about this big and something about that big, and so now I'm going right for the right sizes that I need, and it's going pretty fast. And I can't wait to start on the next one. So let's do the flip through. So this is the cover. If you didn't see the first part, I have a sip of pop here. Okay. This is a Hallmark book, and it's blank pages that you glue directly onto. So this is a Boyd's Bear. I have a Boyd's Bear catalog, and I cut out a lot of little things, and a little bunny and frogs. I got birds. It's nature, garden. Just trying to use up a lot of stuff. I got a fairy. I put some cats here. Here's a bridge and another bridge. There's a dog with pumpkins. And this, I like this out of an old magazine like Reminisce or Good Old Days. I don't remember which one I got that out of. I just like it. That has a lot of character. This is just a house with a flower bed, you know. And I got an owl, turtle, raccoon, skunk, butterflies, 2 fairies. This is a layout for a garden landscaping. This magazine stuff, birds. Here's a red swing, and I like this vintage chair. And dogs are nature; they're natural things. So we got a few domestic pets in here. Here's Peter Rabbit. Just lots of flowers and birds and here's a rabbit hutch and a garden shed. Another fairy. Here's somebody's garden. There's a bunny, a snail, a caterpillar, bees. This is a little bit of a bee page. There's a bee right there, a bee happy, and then beehive. This is a stained glass window I cut out. This is from 1967, I believe, an ad out of an old magazine. You know, I've got these bug stickers, assorted bug stickers, and I just don't use them. But yes, I'm putting bugs on here. And I got a bird's nest, and this is a little fairy house that somebody made in their yard. Here's somebody's garden. There's butterflies. This is a little bunny. It's just a stuffed bunny, but that's okay. And here's a garden gate. I put a frog there and a pot of plants and a cat. And this is some bugs. This is Tim Holtz assortment of stuff. An egg, birds. Here's a real bird stamp. This is out of a fairy book, a children's fairy book, and there's a frog right there with a crown on. There's a wasp, a little garden house. This in bloom, and then I added the owl and some scrapbook paper and this butterfly, swan, this tag with birds and a nest. This book, I tell you, I just had so much fun. And this is Boyd's Bear Figurines. He makes plush and figurines. Its multiplication is fun and easy. That's not really garden theme, but they're sitting outside on a mushroom with flowers. That's garden theme to me. Okay, here's another garden shed and flowers, and there's a bunny hutch. Here's an assortment of bird houses and some succulents, I think they're called. This is a stamp from a scrapbooking thing. Here's a garden wagon, gardening stuff. This is scrapbook paper, flowers. This is another page out of that fairy children's book, flowers. This is an embellishment that I had previously made, and I just added it to here. It's a birdhouse, and I added this little ephemera and a little tag and a little bird and that. And then this may not really be garden, but it's got fruit in the drink. That's from nature, and some flowers. I just liked that picture. This is actually like a children's sticker, for children's scrapbook sticker. It's a caterpillar. I've got Smokey the Bear here, prevent forest fires. This is a garden with a brick path and a butterfly. A little bit of poetry about plants. Goldenrod is yellow. These are some doves in a basket. This is a patio with some furniture. This is a dragonfly made out of scrap wood. A big pot of flowers. This I like. I wish I had more of these. Vintage seed packet, cut out of a magazine, not real. Apples in a tree, tulips, a bee, a bird, and then here's a waterfall, kind of tropical. I added sun and this bird, and this is a chicken. I have some of these. My daughter's 20 now, and back when we used to decorate Easter eggs, I'm still frugal, but I would just cut out anything I could find anywhere to decorate my scrapbook pages. And this came with the Easter egg die kit. On the back, you can cut this out. There was some little yellow chicks and some just various things. Here's a spider. He's trapped himself a grasshopper. Here's a vintage lawnmower. I think it's out of that same magazine. With the 1967 ad. I added a bird sticker. I got a snail sticker. This is a scrapbook sticker. It's a border, and it's more like for a 12 by 12 page because it won't fit on my 8.5 by 11, but it's just so pretty. And so I made it work. It's got butterflies on it. It's just so pretty. And then here's a moth. Looks like more like a moth than a butterfly. And then, hello Kathleen. She gave me a bunch of these. A flower and a card that says bloom. Here's some birds in a fancy birdhouse. Flowers. I added these puppies. They're sitting outside. That's nature, right? And then this with a lot of moss. And I added some toadstools. I got several toadstools, mushrooms, in my Tim Holtz assortment of die cuts. And what am I going to do with those? Perfect. Flowers. I think that's some kind of fruit, tomatoes, I don't know. A purple flower bed, I added a purple butterfly. This was an ad for something, and this is all one piece, and I cut that out. This is a sticker of an apple tree that I have had for years and years. It's like the free stickers that you get in junk mail. Yeah, like I said, I'm really frugal. And a bird with flowers, and a house with a garden, and flowers, and butterfly. This I like. This is a desert scene, and then I had this picture of these iguanas or whatever they are, and I put that on there. That's cool. I like that. This is out of a diary that I pulled some pages out of it. It was the only real book I showed you at the beginning of this video, my last video. But anyway, flowers. Butterfly. This was from a children's book called Baby Animals, and it's just wonderful. Just plants, and this is scrapbook paper right here, and a sticker. And it's coming loose. Sometimes you get in the fold of the page, and things will kind of want to come loose. We'll just try and glue it down. I always keep a damp washcloth handy to keep the glue off my fingers. This is from a greeting card, I think. Birds. This is a grasshopper. This is a little garden. I got a hedgehog. This is a full page from a magazine with a windmill, a bee. This is a die cut of a bird, a garden gate, turtle, lawnmower, tulip bulbs. This is a butterfly picture. This is for a calendar page. This is from scrapbooking. There's a dragonfly. This is a calendar page. This is just perfect for this book. It's just perfect. It's so cute. And this May, I have had this for years and years, and I don't use months much on my scrapbooking pages, but I use it. I love it when I use stuff that I've had a long time. This is a sticker. This is a mouse. This is birds, flowers. This is a calendar page, and I added a bug and a frog. This was also from that Easter egg coloring kit. Cut that out of the back. And then I remembered I gotta use some of my Holly Hobby pictures. I don't have a lot left, but it's beautiful. And this is a small calendar page. And flowers, a piece of scrapbook paper. This is a full page magazine page from Birds in Bloom, I believe. This is just some greenery, and I added these stickers and 2 bunnies. This is actually the edge that I cut off of here to make that fit. This is some stamps I got in junk mail. This is a full page magazine picture. I added bloom. This is from scrapbook paper. There's a deer. It looks like a transparent butterfly there, and flowers and a bird. And then this is a calendar page, and I added this. I have found a book, and it had all these animals that were drawings. Nope, they're not colored. And I cut out what I could use. And this is just a flower. It says beauty. I added some scrapbook paper across here. This is an embellishment that I created, and it's got this girl with the flowers on her hat, and I added a butterfly and happy, and she's holding a kitten, so I just added that. This is a calendar page, and I added this. It says welcome spring. This is a full page magazine, almost full page. Well, I think I trimmed it down, but it's a porch, obviously. I added a hat and bird, butterfly, a deer, and then across the bottom, lawnmower, gardening gloves, a yard gnome, a bucket, a wooden bucket on its side with flowers growing in it, a basket of flowers, wheelbarrow, a tray of plants to plant, and gardening tools. I like that. Another full page magazine page, birds, lots of birds, and these are stamps from scrapbooking paper. This is a tag that I had created, and it's got bird eggs and a bird here, and then this little piece of scrapbook paper with birds on it. Okay, then this is from a really old magazine that I found, probably from the 60s, I believe. And here's this lady standing there looking up, and I put a fairy. She's looking up here at this fairy. This is really pretty. This was cut out of a magazine. Then we got this vintage picture of these people outdoors on these steep stairs. It's just a really interesting picture. I got a fox. I've added some toadstools here. This is kitties playing like a maypole. A bird and another bird. Another Holly Hobby page. That's just perfect for the theme of this book. A bird, of some plants. I added this grasshopper. I hope you can see the grasshopper. And then and I hope I'm centered so you can see everything. I'm almost through now. This is a bee or something, and I added a snail down here. This is stained glass. And this is also out of that book I told you with the drawings, and picture of a butterfly on a sunflower or a daisy. And then this picture, that's a calendar page. This is a deer, and I added another butterfly. This is the page we just did. This is from a calendar. This is from a greeting card. This is also from a greeting card. A bird. I like how that bird's got his head like looking upside down. I added a butterfly. And then the last page, the calendar page, of a cat. He's outdoors. Added a butterfly. And this cute little thing. And happy hearts and happy faces. Happy play in grassy places. So that's my garden scrapbook. Another one done. And I'm going to jump right into another one with the same theme, because I got a lot of stuff. And now that it's organized, it's just going right along really good. And I've been using up a lot of glue sticks. But I just bought some more, so we're good. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.